But we did put the international rock star right in the middle. He's wearing the hat to tee up the next thing. I think he holds the record for the most performances at the 930 Club.
I do.
Babe Ruth of the 930 Club.
Yeah, I kind of think of it as more like who's the guy from the
Raised on hot dogs and beer.
you know who's the Orioles guy who never missed a game. Exactly.
Cal Ripken, there you go.
Right, thank you.
Man of Steel.
Thank you. All right. I'm getting there.
Man is still Superman.
Lights are in my eyes and
Now he's the international rock star. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Noone.
all right. Thanks everybody. All right. So you know, I was writing songs like when I was a kid. I ran into a friend of mine that I went to middle school with, and I'd forgotten about this. And it was a boarding school, so we would get on a bus and go here and go there. And he said, "You remember that song you wrote?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's right." And it was like the worst Hank Williams ripoff, but he still remembered it. And he sang it to me. I was like, holy smoke, something about a poor lonesome cowboy. And so I always did kind of like writing country stuff and you know, kind of rockabilly kind of stuff. And, you know, hey, Ruthie, you want to do one quick little thing with me?
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me to shut up.
Well, there's just one way to get you to shut up. So, you know, so I haven't done like the solo thing since the 60s. And I do that. I was the guy, I was on Wisconsin Avenue in DC going from coffee house to coffee house to coffee house. And I had my ponytail, I had an army jacket, a guitar in a case, and I had my big bell bottoms with a bandana sewn, like in the thing. And I was always hitchhiking back up and forth. And this was like in the 60s, you could actually hitchhike and people would actually pick you up and not hack you up, or not get hacked up. So I was doing that all the time. So that was the last time I did solo acoustic. So you're witnessing something new now. Although I was at the Hub open mic a couple of months ago, which is a really cool open mic at the Hub, and then I did a couple of songs there, so which was not practice for this. So what I was saying was like I used to like writing these tongue twister songs, tongue twister rockabilly things, and so I wrote the song "My New Baby's a Hot Potato," and I wrote it for a guy, but I was in a band with a singer who was a woman. So I had to change gender, but very slightly. But so, do you remember this? So we're just going to do the chorus real quick.
Just the chorus.
Just the chorus. 1, 2, 1, 2. My new baby is a hot potato. I got a picture hanging on a refrigerator. No first class, no second rate, no hot potato ain't been created. He told me if you called me, he would tell me see you later. My new baby is a hot potato. There you go. Tongue twister rockabilly. I love that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm going to do some songs that I've written, but never performed like this. Wow. So when I got out of high school, I played in a band and for a while, and then I got tired of that band because we didn't really seem like we were doing anything. Because I was in a band in high school, and then right between 1974 and 1975, I figured this is the best time to just take a bunch of acid and drive around the country, which is what I did. This is what you do back then. And then after that, I came back to DC. I was living in DC. My family was living in Annapolis, and I went to Berklee College of Music. And with Berklee, I did the 1-year plan there. I learned everything I ever use in playing and teaching. And then came back, and I was immediately in a band called Crossroads, We were based out of Northern Virginia. It was a really good band. The lead singer was a drummer. He was a really good drummer and a really good singer, and he sang a bunch. We were all doing covers, and I always wanted to do original stuff. I had seen Slickee Boys, I had seen Raz, I had seen these local bands that did original stuff, and people would go. There was like people there, like here. And so it was like, yeah, great. So I wrote the song, and I introduced it to the guys in Crossroads, and their take on it was, well, I guess it's an okay song. It's only got 3 chords. But why would we do another song? There's all these other songs out there that we should be doing all these other songs. Why do original songs? And I was like, I kind of want to do original songs. So this is a song that I wrote and I did with you. I'm sure you've heard it. All right. Oh, yeah. You look just like you should. I look just to see if it's good. One thing the actor sees beyond the lights. 2 days in paradise beyond the night. You left, I followed you home. I saw your lantern on under your dome. Spent 20 minutes under your table just to see if it's true. You gotta let me know why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. Get yourself to look phenomenal. Ooh, I wish I could have been responsible. Ooh, I see you got yourself another animal. And I see, could it be me? You showed, I knew it was you. You said, is that what you do? I've got no barriers, no misery restraint. You've got perfection, by no means a saint. We left in 2 separate cars, one headed for circumstance, one headed for Mars. No Casanova here. Did you know what to do? You gotta let me know why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. You gotta tell me why this always happens to you. Hey. Thank you. Thanks.
That might be a hit someday.
So, you know, I sometimes I feel like Chuck Berry. Like, how many times you think Chuck Berry is saying Johnny Be Good? Like, how many times is Mark Noone saying, gotta tell me why? You know, many.
17.
So, yeah, 17,000. So, let me see, what else do I have from the Hurt Parade here?
I never made it.
Okay, here. So, sometimes you set out to write a song for a particular reason. I wrote this song called Gave It Away because I wanted to have like the simplest chorus. but that wasn't as simple as it could be. So I wrote a song that was even dumber, and the Yachtsmen do it, and I have to admit, it's like the Yachtsmen's biggest hit. So, and of course, I need the lyrics here because I've never done it like this before. You know, I usually have a band that knows what they're doing. So, I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast, make it last. I wanna go fast. I wanna have fun. I wanna have fun. I wanna have fun more than anyone. I wanna have fun. I wanna go far. I wanna go far. I wanna go far, rock and roll guitar. I wanna go far. I wanna be rich. I wanna be rich. I wanna be rich like a son of a bitch. I wanna be rich. I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast, but make it last. I wanna go fast. Usually there's like a solo thing. I wanna get drunk. I wanna get drunk. I wanna get drunk, drunk as a skunk. I wanna get drunk. I wanna be smart. I wanna be smart. I wanna be smart. Horse before the cart. I wanna be smart. I wanna get chicks. Who doesn't? I wanna get chicks. I wanna get chicks. Wanna get my kicks. I wanna get chicks. I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast and make it last. I wanna go fast. I do think that might be the dumbest song I've ever written. I did write another dumb. I did write another song. This like it might. I don't. Maybe it's as dumb. And it's called I Don't Want to Get Out of Bed. And it's just like, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm dreaming of cheeseburgers in my head. I don't want to get out of bed. But then I need to write a follow-up to that, which is, I don't want to go to bed. So, what else do I have?
You gotta give it all away.
Superficial like a shallow pond.
Yeah.
So this is,
Wide, but it's not. It's a little stream.
we got to thank Jeff Wagner for taking care of sound over here. Man, we've done sound and gigs together for like 40 years at least. And he still gives me the same shit.
Well, you deserve it.
See, there it is. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. So, do we all know Carl Straub? You know Carl Straub? Yeah. Okay, great songwriter. He's written some really good, really good songs. He's part of that Northern Virginia kind of crowd, you know, like Bill Williams, and those, you know, that kind of Northern Virginia people. They're all really talented and they're really smart. And Carl and I were talking about, you know, him and Scott McKnight and all that. So Carl and I were talking about songs that we kind of like have stolen from each other. And he told me about a song that he stole from a Slickee Boys song that I had written. And then I wrote this other song that were like, I mean, just blatantly stole from him. I mean, it's just like, it's basically the same thing. Almost the same lyrics, but not really. So, and we had a big laugh over this, and somebody was saying, "Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same." So I was there with my girlfriend Linda and this other person, and Last Train Home was doing this great song. It Doesn't Matter. Do you know the song? It doesn't matter. It's a great song. It's a great song. So as the song's going by, I'm singing to my girlfriend Linda, and this other person there is like, I gave it away, it's the same fucking song, I totally stole it, Carl's gonna kill me, but he knows that, you know. So it's kind of a nod to him, and, you know, and he gets it. So, gave it away. When I was a little kid, I had a trunk of toys. My nanny's name was Emily, and she had 2 small boys. I saw how happy they could be with no toys of their own. So I gave that trunk to charity and cried the whole way home. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I played the DC lottery religiously each day. I'd pick the numbers one by one and wait for them to pay. Well, finally my ship came in, how much I couldn't say. But when the mayor paid me cash, I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I had a girl who worshipped me, the one I couldn't keep. As we crossed mighty oceans, I held her in her sleep. Well, the things you love will be taken, and the ones you love don't stay. To avoid the abandoned broken heart, I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it all away. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Notice it, gave it away, and I want to go fast with the same chords. I do this thing where I kind of just rewrite songs that I've written. It's a lot easier.
I do too, man.
You only need 3 chords.
Sometimes 3 chords is too many. What's next?
She's the girl for me.
Okay, speaking of rewriting songs. So I was lucky enough when I was in Slickee Boys, and kind of still am. By the way, 9:30 Club, May 30th, Slickee Boys 50th anniversary. I know Kiki already has her tickets. So I was lucky enough to have the luxury, this is a super luxury, to write a song and present it to the band, and they play it the way you imagined it when you were writing it. I mean, that's a real luxury, and I can't say enough of how much of a great thing that is. And I wrote all these songs for Slickee Boys, and you know, they played them just the way I like them. And this is one of them. And this is what. So, Gotta Tell Me Why, the one that I wrote when I was at Crossroads, and the one I did first. And so this was another song that I wrote. It's called When We Were Kids, and it's about, you know, like, we're trying to grow up, we're trying to have a good time, we're still trying to be kids, but, you know, you want to know all kinds of stuff, and everybody's lying to you, you know. I remember, like, my brother told me and my sister that, remember there were, like, cars that you could actually drive in the water? Remember, there was some company that made these cars. And so my brother told my sister and I that, oh, those are Volkswagens. You see them all the time, they're everywhere. There's Volkswagens. The Volkswagens go in the water. And the guy across the street had a Volkswagen. Oh, you take it down to the river. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like a dumb kid thinking you take my. See, they tell you shit, and then you kind of believe it, and then you tell somebody else and think you're a knucklehead. So, thanks, Paul, my brother Paul, for telling me that. So this is a song about being a kid. So it was punk rock on a jazz guitar. So. Oh, by the way, same chords has Gotta Tell Me Why. Did I mention that? Everything our parents told us, every way they tried to mold us, they were trying to teach us when we were kids. Running in the street at night, we were cute when we used to fight. No one thought we were dangerous when we were kids. Being good as little kids can be, we got away with stealing candy. We got away with murder when we were kids. We believed in what we were taught. Believe in God, believe it or not, all we believed was wrong when we were kids. Drug is teaching Sunday school, stoned lifeguards at the pool. We didn't know minds could be altered when we were kids. How to drink and how to drive, how to keep yourself alive. We never had to pay rent when we were kids. We do things down at the liquor store. What is this thing between my legs for? We couldn't know enough when we were kids. Get drunk, stay out all night, settle down and marry Mr. Right. We couldn't wait to grow up when we were kids. When we were kids, when we were kids, when we were just kids. When we were kids, when we were kids, when we were just kids. When we were kids, when we were kids, when we were just kids. When we were kids, when we were kids, when we were just kids. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah, yeah. She just came out with a new memoir. Yeah.
So,
I read the review in the Post.
I don't know if anybody remembers this guy, Ruthie might, but I had a friend of mine, a guy named Stevie Ray Reynolds. And he was he worked at Weinstein's Pawnbrokers, and he was in charge of the musical instruments. And they called him, his name is Stevie Ray Reynolds. I called him Doc Ren, a doctor. But he was a good guy, long-haired dude, white guy, and he took care of all the instruments there. Instruments would come in, he'd fix them up, and they'd sell them. and I traded a lot of instruments with him through the years. And he was killed during a holdup. It's a drag, but he was a great guy. So he deserved a song. So I wrote this song years and years ago. This probably happened in the middle '80s, and I introduced it to Slickee Boys, and we messed around with it. We did it once or twice live, never recorded it, and it might be the first time anybody's heard it. So I'm teaching it to Flyboy right now. Speaking of Flyboy, we're here on Saturday coming up. Flyboy and Betty Machete. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Close enough. Let me see. I'm not sure how to do this. Yeah, my friend Steve, he had a funny life. He had this little business. He didn't have a wife to sing to. Yeah, my friend Steve, a cowboy and a rocker. His nickname was a doctor. He has some friends who play guitar who think of him right now. Yeah, my friend Steve, a lover, not a fighter. His mountains could be rider. He had some friends who played guitar, they think of him still. Yeah, my friend Steve, he went to work one morning. He saw the bandits coming. He couldn't run and hide, he was trapped inside. So in they burst, their 6 guns were ablazing. They thought it was amazing that when the shooting done, they were all but one. My friend Steve, my friend Steve. Yeah, my friend Steve, he barely was remembered. The very thing he hated, it got him in the end, but he died with friends. Yeah, my friend Steve, he saw the bullets coming from the corner of his eye. Sorry. Such an unromantic way for a friend of mine to die. My friend Steve, my friend Steve. That was a tough one to get through. The poor guy. He was a good dude. The bad guys that came into Weinstein's just wanted to rob the place, and they wanted to let the people there know that they meant business. So they just picked out the white guy with long hair, and that was that. So, on a lighter note.
Damn, I thought we were going deeper.
Was that? Oh no, I got a bunch more. No, I got one more.
This party sucks.
Am I taking up too much time?
No, it's good.
Okay. So somebody just said this party sucks. I'm not gonna do it.
It's really a
I'm not gonna do it. But we know the song. This party sucks, right?
We're requesting it.
So I had a buddy of mine, Joey Romero. I tell this story often, and Joey and I were good buddies back in the '80s. And me and Joey were at some party somewhere, and this party was just raging. It was a great party, tons of food. There was a band, everybody having a great time. And Joey, God bless him, was my good buddy. He was just in a funk. He's like, "Noone, let's go. This party sucks. Let's get out of here, man. Let's go. This party sucks. Let me go. I want to go home, man. This party sucks." I was like, "Man, that is song-worthy right there." All right, so Slickee Boys, who are going to be at 9:30 Club on May 30th, on their 50th anniversary. Geez, I can't believe it's been that long. Can you? So, I'm pegged at how many songs, Slickee Boys songs, I could do that I wrote and everything. Excuse me. Kim Kane and Marshall Keith wrote this masterpiece. They wrote a bunch of masterpieces, but excuse me. I'm not contagious, by the way. So they wrote this song, this great instrumental thing, and they left it to me, which they often did, to write the lyrics. And so Kim and Marshall wrote the music, and Kim says, the theme of the song and the title of the song is Your Autumn Eyes. Your Autumn Eyes. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll come up with something there. And so I did, and we recorded it. It came out, and the record, it was a 7-inch single. It never came out in America until later reissues, but it came out all over Europe, and it was kind of a big deal in Europe.
Sounds like the Smiths.
So, you know, somebody else, when that came out, they said it sounds like the Smiths. I had no idea who the Smiths were, and then after hearing Autumn Eyes and everything, I found a Smiths recording, listened to it, and I was like, they kind of suck, man. They're like they're so depressing, you know. Oh, they're just like, oh, I don't want to. But so we're not that depressing. I recall a sorry romance, doomed from the start. Two forlorn lovers' demise, misfortune at heart. How could these opposite souls have to collide? Downcast eyes only reveal lament inside. Autumn eyes, I see right through your last look, haunted by your arm to my eyes. Hand me down, memories grew, scars on my soul. These harsh words still leave a taste, bitter and cold. Misery craves for the end, nowhere in sight. But in my hands I see the glow in dark of night. Autumn eyes, I see right through your last look, haunted by your autumn eyes. Forgive me, devils consort, sin after sin. If only these tears could soothe the burns from within. Second chance, torrid romance, around and around. But passion's flame lies in the dirt, dead on the ground. Autumn eyes, I see right through your last look, haunted by your autumn eyes. I'm Mark Noone. Thank you. This is fun. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Judy, for having me. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it from Mark Noone.
Thank you.
I forgot to mention that Mark is our auxiliary chaplain.
That's right.
So he's
Better
the-
behave.
He's the spiritual leader of the VFW here, which explains why it has so much soul.